Is corn oil good for horses? I've seen people put corn oil in their horses' feed. What are the benefits? I am so excited this question got voted to the top because at my barn when I was a kid, we used to feed corn oil. And now I'm glad I don't anymore.
And lots of barns still do. I mean, I'm not surprised that she's seeing people do this. It was always sort of the go-to oil, but now we have lots of not only liquid oils, but solid products.
Which are a lot less messy.
Yeah, so the reasons, let's go first for the reasons you would feed it. And I'm going to back up and say, why would you feed fat in general, not just the corn oil? You feed fat for calories, for energy. Say you have a horse in heavy work or that is a hard keeper and he just can't maintain his weight and energy with just hay and whatever concentrates you give him. So fat is a very calorie dense nutrient. There are some conditions like PSSM where we found that when you provide fat as a fuel, they seem to do better movement-wise. Their muscles appreciate that. Now we're getting more specific. There's specific kinds of fats, omega-3 fatty acids, that have been shown to support really healthy skin. So horses that have sweet itch seem to do better when they have omega-3s on board. That's the problem with corn oil. Corn oil, as you know now, is really high in omega-6s and low in 3s, so the balance is skewed. The problem with that is the 3s tend to support pathways and processes in the body that cool and calm things down, and 6s tend to be exciting and get the body all ramped up, and we don't want to do that because it's not just the skin, it's everything. It's joints, it's muscle, it's digestive system. Those omega-6 pathways are, I'm just going to go ahead and say it, they're on the inflammatory side. They lead to inflammatory mediators and cytokines, and the omega-3s don't. So we've gotten away, we still use fat, but we've gotten away from corn as the source of it because that ratio is about, I've seen anywhere from 1 part omega-3 to 60 parts omega-6, even 80 parts omega-6. And we look at pasture as the ideal ratio, and it's 4 parts omega-3 to 1 part omega-6. So
it's like
opposite.
Omega-3s, omega-6s in pasture.
Yes.
And then corn oil is like this.
Yes.
So the opposite way
It's
is not what you want.
very hard to come back from that skewed of a ratio.
Yeah.
So your choices for then a healthy fat would be flaxseed, chia seed, 2 of the most highest levels of omega-3s in plants, fish oil. But the other side of it is what form of fat is convenient for my horse and tastes good. Sometimes oils in the summer can go rancid if they're not stabilized properly, and in the winter they can get thick and hard to use. And so a lot of people have gone to solid fats, and not like a chunk of fat. I don't mean that. I mean like
a scoop of Crisco.
Yeah, no, I mean like the word is prilled, and they're tiny, tiny little granules of fat that have a little bit of flavoring in them, and they're quite tasty, and they're convenient for everybody to use, and so a lot of people have gone to that.
Around here we affectionately call them greasy fat pearls, which, how does that not sound appetizing? But horses do love the taste.
Yeah.
A lot of people, I think, wonder why there aren't more pelleted fat products, because, you know, that is always a challenge, especially with hard keepers. A lot of times they're picky eaters, and that's part of what makes them a hard keeper. But fat is just hard to pellet.
Well, you said it, greasy. Things that are greasy don't stay in formed pellets. They just fall apart. So we can prill them into the little pearls, but it's very hard to make a larger pellet-like structure that holds together.
Yeah. Fortunately, we have several powder-based, pearl-based fat products that have terrific reviews, both in terms of palatability. So you guys can read reviews from horse owners right on our website.